What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? It's your girl Candy J, your certified clinical sexologist, relationship and intimacy coach. Happy Wednesday! It's Hump Day. Hump Day. Hump Day. Hump Day. A Hump Day. Hump Day. Okay, so listen, it's been a little crazy week for me. School started. If you've been seeing any of my posts, Colin G had a great first day. But then I couldn't sleep, and Colin G was not on his schedule for going back to school. So it's been a rough couple of days, guys. So first of all, do me a favor. Tell me where you are watching from. Tell me where you are watching from. I am sitting in my office in Arlington, Texas, 1601 East Lamar Suite 204. And our zip code here is 76011. Okay, listen. If you are brand new here and you have no idea who you are, somebody share this. Thank you for sharing, by the way. But somebody share this and you don't know who you're watching right now. Let me tell you. My name is Candy J. I am a certified clinical sexologist through the Dr. Rachel Institute and the International American Colleges of Sexology. I am a board certified sexologist through the American Board of Sexology, a relationship and intimacy coach. And I specialize in putting the oohs and the ahs back into your relationship. But I do this by helping you to foster better communication in your relationship. So I'm also a premarital educator, which means that I do premarital counseling. I'm a wedding officiant, an ordained minister through the American ministry. Oh, I just forgot the thing. It's okay. I told you, a little bit of brain fog this week, right? But I am a marriage boot camp coach. Shout out to Elizabeth and Jim Carroll. We have September 14th coming up. I believe it's September 14th or 15th coming up for Marriage and Life Enrichment Boot Camp. Guys, listen, it is not just for married couples. It's not just for engaged couples, but it is also for single people. The life enrichment portion, if you need to get back to you, okay, and you have some things that you need to get out of you. This is like an intense guided visualization life enrichment boot camp, okay? And it's an intense 4 days, but I promise you will come out changed, transformed, healed. And then of course we don't leave you hanging, guys. We offer aftercare of the boot camp. So that's just a little bit tidbit about boot camp. So I'm also a local marriage facilitator. We have mini marriage retreat coming up in September 23rd and 24th. We also have After the Divorce, guys. Listen, it's an aftercare workshop. It's an all-day workshop at the Dallas Business Lounge on October 8th. If you are having trouble with the grief process, if you're having trouble with forgiveness, dating again, that single life, guys, this is the workshop for you. There's more information on candyologycs.com. Okay, so a couple of more things. I am specialized in dating after divorce, life after infidelity, postpartum issues for both parties, both partners, teen sex education for everybody, but my sweet spot is that middle school age, guys. If you have ever watched my lives, you know I am a former middle school teacher as well. So let me get down to the nitty gritty right now, guys. Evict your internal roommate. What does that mean? Evict your, drop it in the comments. What do you think that means? Evict your internal roommate. What does that mean, guys? And if you dropped it, it's that inner critic, right? It's that negative self-talk. It's that internal roommate that has been given so many names because we tell ourselves these negative messages to ourselves, right? Okay. And so what are these negative messages? I'm ugly. I'm fat. I'll never be good enough. I'm a terrible mother. I'm a terrible father. I'm I'm crazy. All of these different things. And mind you, that this inner critic can come from so many different things, right? I'm stupid. Nobody likes me. Nobody cares about me. I don't deserve to get this job. I'm imposter. Imposter syndrome is very real, guys. And so where do all of these automatic thoughts come from? Now, mind you, it can come from your childhood. Some people have these things ringing in your head because of your mother, your father, your aunt, your grandmother, your teacher that might have told you, oh, you'll never be anybody, you'll never be good enough. All of these different things that we can hear from our spouses, our significant others. All of these things come from that negative self-talk. The negative people in our head sometimes, from all of your surroundings, become the negative self-talk. And sometimes, a lot of times, we begin to believe what we hear, right? We begin to believe what we hear. Drop me hashtag, yep, you talking to me, Candy, if you are feeling what I'm putting down right now. Hashtag inner critic, hashtag negative self-talk, right? If you said any of those things to yourself, keep in mind, I believe Alicia went live earlier and she talked about, counselors are not perfect people either. We go through some of the same things, but we utilize the tools that we know in our training so that we can get over the humps. Guys, I've had this negative self-talk before. Trust and believe. I've had that talk where, oh, I'm not a good enough mother. If you know me, I'm an autism mompreneur, my little son Colin G. But I've told myself before, I'm not a good enough mother. And if you know me, everybody around me is like, girl, I don't know where you get that from, because one thing you gonna do is ride for that little boy. And so, but these things creep up into your head. It's from background, it's from people telling you things, all kinds of different things, right? So you need to increase your awareness of your own internal dialogue. Okay, so catch those thoughts. Those thoughts should not live in your head, right? They don't serve you well. Usher them out. At every church we have an usher that ushers you to your seat, right? Or ushers you to the pulpit, or ushers you out the door. Well, usher those things out the door. Usher this negative self-talk out the door. Get them out right now. Disable them. Don't even let them get a chance to get in to all of those thoughts, right? If it is a thought, goodbye. So how do we do that, right, Candy? How do we do this? First of all, if you've ever been to counseling with me, and I'm hoping some of my clients, my previous clients, can chime in here, or friends, family, whoever I've talked to, right? Chime in here. If you've ever gone to counseling, I will give you some affirmations for yourself. And there are affirmations all over my wall in my therapy room. I'm sorry, when you walk into my office, there are affirmations on the wall. If you ever walk into my house, there's affirmations on my wall. So you're telling yourself the opposite things of what that negative self-talk is, right? So if you're telling yourself that you're ugly, oh, no, she's cute, she's beautiful, she's gorgeous. I am gorgeous. I am beautiful. If you're telling yourself that you're stupid, I am intelligent. I am smart, right? If you're telling yourself that you're fat, I am a beautiful, shapely woman, or a beautiful shaped man, handsome, whatever you want to say. But you've got to say the opposite of what that negative self-talk is, okay? If you don't think you're worthy, and I come across this a lot, especially I deal with a lot of women. I'm not worthy. I'm not good enough. I wasn't a good enough wife. I wasn't a good enough girlfriend. I wasn't a good enough mom, right? You need to tell yourself, I am an excellent mom. I am an excellent communicator. I am, if you're spiritual, I am a Proverbs 31 wife. Woo! Don't even get me started on that part. But what kind of things does your internal roommate tell you? I just want you to think about that for just 1 second. What type of things does your internal roommate tell you? What type of things do you need to usher right out that door? Okay? And if you're feeling what I'm putting down, hashtag internal roommate. Hashtag I'm ushering it out the door. Okay? And all I need you to do for your homework right now is, how can you learn to talk to yourself differently? I gave you some of the tools, just a few snippets, a few affirmations. But you've got to constantly repeat those things over and over again until you believe them. Okay? So it's a study that shows that if you continuously repeat things and do things for 45 days, it becomes ingrained in you. Your brain actually says, "Ooh, okay, this is true. This is what should be happening. So therefore I do it." So take out the time to put some things on the walls. I'm a big believer in affirmations. I told you this already. Put some things on the walls. Things that you don't believe about yourself. You know, I'm ugly. Nope, I am beautiful. I'm a failure. Nope, I am successful. I'm not a good enough mother or wife or father, uncle, grandmother, whatever, whoever you're trying to be. I am good enough. Come up with your own. You know, part of the boot camp, by the time you leave there, you're somebody else and you're making these affirmations and you're making these statements. I believe mine was, I am deserving. I am a confident, extraordinary woman. And we follow that by, yes, you are. So do me a favor, guys, if you've watched this whole live and to the end, or if you're just coming in, hashtag whatever your affirmation is. Give me one. I am beautiful. Hashtag I am beautiful. Hashtag I am intelligent. Hashtag I'm a millionaire. If you feel like you're not where you financially need to be, hashtag I'm a millionaire. And then you have to put things together and work towards these things. It's not just, oh, I can put these on the walls and this is magically going to appear. No, guys. You have to work towards these things and you have to put these things up. I had a client that came to me and she would say, you know, I'm not beautiful and I'm not sexy. And I don't know how to be sexy. And with the work that we were doing in counseling and her affirmations, I had her putting on her board, on her mirror, I am gorgeous. I am sexy. I have great sex appeal was 3 of her affirmations. She had so many more, but those are the top ones because she came directly and said, I'm not sexy and I don't feel sexy for my partner. Who told you that? And mind you, this was a beautiful, shapely girl, beautiful in the face, long, pretty hair, like all the things that society says are beautiful. She was, but she didn't believe it. And it starts with where? You. And so if you can train your mouth to say those opposite things, then you can train your mind, change your mindset, change your mind. Okay? So, guys, I've been talking about Evict your internal roommate, that inner critic, that's negative self-talk. Okay? So make sure that you like, share, and ring that bell so that you can get all the tips that Kindiology Coaching Services is giving you throughout the week, throughout the month, throughout the year. Have a wonderful and blessed